Anyway, special shout out, Big Ace,
Cool.
man. You wanted to, I called you the other day, interrupted you in the middle of watching a very important event, and you wanted to definitely give a shout out. So go ahead, bro.
Well, and I was just watching. I was just chilling. I was high,
Of course.
as usual, as I always am.
Yeah.
And I was just chilling on my back porch smoking. And I was scrolling through Facebook and I came across the confirmation hearings for a Supreme Court nominee. What is it? Ketanji Brown Jackson? Is that her name?
Yes. Biden's right now.
Biden's nominee, yeah. And, normally I don't pay attention to that stuff. But it was just one of those things that caught my eye, and I sat there and I listened to what she had to say. I didn't get a whole lot of, for the little bit that I did get, I like what she had to say. She didn't back down from the questions that were asked. Excuse me. A conservative senator was asking her, things about like her interpretation or her legal philosophy or whatever, right? And she kind of like, she didn't shy away, she didn't dance around, she answered the questions. Basically what he was getting at was, where does she stand? Huh?
A Sprite commercial going on over here.
Yeah, right.
That's funny.
Screw those guys. But anyway, but yeah, so the what stood out to me were two things. He asked her about her interpretation of the law or the Constitution, right? And how it applies now and the changes in different people's perspective. You got some judges that take it, it's literally.
Right.
What? Okay. So the interpretation, some take it very literally. This is what it is, and this is what was said, and this is what it is. And others take it a little more loosely. Yeah. And basically what she broke down was, there's certain things you can be by the book with, right? There's certain things that this is what was written, this is what was intended, this is what it is. But there's other things, like more modern things, modern technology and things like that, they have to look under a different lens.
Well, okay, so what? I mean,
so she's like at least awake to what the hell the times are.
So
yes,
her,
I got it back here for you,
her example.
That's not the feeling that I got from you, because you saying when some things she does this and something.
Well,
that
let me
seems
explain
like a
to you.
centrist to me.
No. Well, so the example that she used was like search and seizure, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was originally meant to prevent illegal, unreasonable search and seizure. Somebody coming in your house looking through your shit.
I get it.
But then she applied it to more modern technology like cell phones, for example. She said, but they didn't have cell phones back then.
Yes.
So they didn't, obviously, so we got to apply that differently.
Okay.
So yes, so it is meant to protect you against unreasonable search and seizure. They can't come in and go through your stuff. So your cell phone is like your own personal file cabinet, right?
Stuff.
So that applies the same way. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she was giving her point of view, but the biggest thing that stood out to me was Senator Blumenthal from Connecticut. He praised her for she's never been a prosecutor. She's been a public defender virtually her whole career,
mm-hmm.
and then she's been a judge.
I appreciate that.
And he just touched on, and he asked her how she felt about and how important it is to have judges, or not judges, but public defenders that are out there vigorously defending their clients.
That's why I respect that.
And how important it is to have people that can't afford lawyers, to have somebody that's going to fight on their side the way it's supposed to be.
We've all heard the horror stories of public defenders of being just shitty public defenders, like shitty. I'm just here for the paycheck or because I have to.
So that was what stood out to me, and you know what I mean. And I think that that's a big deal. We've seen a lot of people get railroaded by the justice system simply because they can't afford a good lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
So, we need more public defenders like that are willing to go out and fight for the little guy.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I mean, when I knew that you wanted to talk about her, I mean, homegirl's smart. Like, homegirl, like I saw some of the questioning and they were really trying to like just get her. Like, stop her, like, screw her.
Well,
like,
I saw one where they said, can you define what a woman is? Because they're trying to,
the
trans. And she said, no, because I'm not a biologist.
Thank you.
I love it.
Thank you. I mean, for real, she is, what is it, summa cum laude from Harvard, bro.
Wait to
She's
answer
a
a question
genius.
without answering.
Yeah, she knows what's up. She
how to
knows
play
the
politics.
game.
Yeah,
She knows the game.
So
So big ups to her on that. Somebody, okay, I know, let me not say that because I don't want to say I know Biden picked her because she was black, but I think it's very important that she is black.
They did touch on that as
Did
well.
they? Okay, I didn't hear that part.
They asked her, how she felt about being a part of history and whatever, and she basically said, "Yeah, it's important. It is important. And it is important that and it's an honor to be a part of history or whatever." Because he said, you are, what he said to her was, you are America, right? With you in the Supreme Court, it looks more like America, right? 100%. Because there's people from all kind of backgrounds.
That's the true spirit of this country. It always has been.
There should be a good mix of people.
But she didn't play it up too much. You know what I mean? She says, "Look, I understand."
She wasn't using her race card.
Exactly, right. And it's great to be a part of history, but we got a job to do.
But I'm a damn Harvard trained, gangster judge. Like, I know the job. I know the job.
Better than that. It's above. It's above the race.
Yeah, I was so I was getting mad listening to these questions. Like, it was, instead of questioning her for her, it was like they were setting up their platform.
It was political.
Yeah, it was so political. They were setting themselves up for their run of politics by asking those questions because they know that their base, that's what they get riled up. So he's gonna ask those questions for that, not particularly to see if she's qualified for the job, which what the hearings should be. So again, another round of clown politics.
Felt like kind of race baiting questions.
Yeah, come on,
trying to get her to trip up.
Yeah,
and, there was a question that someone asked that, and I can't remember what the question was. Maybe you guys can help me out here. But no other candidate for the position had ever been asked before. And it was about I can't remember for the hell.
There you
I
go.
Probably search it while you guys are talking about it. But it had something to do with race. It had something to do with that's that fact right there. It's never been asked before. Like, you're trying to do something. You know what I mean? And obviously I know that the question wasn't a positive one.
Hey, they didn't ask her if she liked beer.
What?
What do you mean?
You don't remember the last idiot, the guy Trump nominated. What was his name? Because he had been accused of sexual assault and getting drunk and acting ass. So they were asking him about it and getting drunk or whatever.
The same people.
So
right?
we didn't have her asking.
Was it the religious question? Was it the question about her faith?
About her faith?
I think it might have been something like that.
Lindsey Graham's a jackass.
Buffoon Graham over here.
Something like that. Like asking how much do you believe in God or how faithful are you? Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, what are you saying?
Lindsey Graham's an idiot.
Yeah, these people.
Again, I'll say it again. It's politics. She was setting herself up for her run of like, I'm a God-fearing Bible.
Lindsey Graham's a man, by the way. Just saying. You're saying he's a dude.
Oh, excuse me. My bad. Then who am I thinking of? Another buffoon in politics. I can't.
Well, we were talking about Kellyanne Conway earlier.
That's the one. That's what. No, that's not what I'm thinking about.
Yeah, Marjorie Green. She's another one.
That's what I'm thinking of. Marjorie Green. Making us all, our generation looks so bad.
It is what it is. I'm happy. History was made. Well, right.
It will be.
She will be.
The second day.
She will be. Third, I believe.
It's gonna be made. So I don't want to jinx it, but I'm happy that this is what's going down.
And
she's showing poise. I mean, have you guys seen a picture? Like, they got the cameras and everything zoomed in really nice on her, but there's some pictures of her, of it kind of zoomed out from an upper level. And it's like just her at a desk, surrounded by people with cameras.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Inquisition over here, whatever the hell it's like. Yeah, that's like medieval.
She was cool though.
There.
She was chilling.
Ice cold, bro. Like she
answered the questions.
Exactly.
She didn't dance around nothing.
That's why I have some faith, hope for the future of politics, because people like her who know the game, who are like Ocasio, who are realists, like for real, like see the problems for what they are, see the corruption for what it is, that kind of shit. I'm hopeful that these people make it into politics, because I think that's the change we need.
But we need more people like her that are just fuck politics. This is the Supreme Court.
Yeah, she Yeah, she for sure.
You know what I mean? Your political beliefs don't got nothing to do with this. This
She's
is
not
the law.
political, exactly. She was a
You know what I
voting
mean?
defender, and now she's about to be the best judge,
exactly.
the head judge. So you can make
Well,
a
we're gonna
difference
see.
without being in politics. I think she's gonna.
I don't know enough about her previous cases and stuff to really say how I feel about her in general. I'm happy that a black woman, that there's somebody of color in that position. And so
We got a Latina, now we're gonna have a black woman, Puerto Rican woman, and a black woman.
I love it.
I'm
Yeah.
in.
Let's take it. Let's take it.
Yes.
Look at that
I love
great
it. Look at
stat.
that.
She has
And
more
then
trial
as
experience
Than
any
all
other-
of them.
Than all of
To
them.
combined.
That's pretty sick.
I mean, that what does that tell you?
that shows you
Tells
she's
you
the first
everything.
person to earn this shit. Not maybe not earn it.
Yeah.
Not the first.
I mean,
That shows you she wasn't. It's not politics for her
Exactly.
because she wasn't
Like that.
running for the position. She was just doing her job.
Hey guys, it's Frank the Tank here. And if you like what you saw in today's episode, make sure to hit that subscribe button below. And for all new fresh content, go ahead and click right on over there. Watch out, Big A's. And if you want to watch some of our more classic episodes, go ahead and click right on that way. Every week Wednesday in the Cypher with the Potheads.
Yep.